extra English practice.
Okay, let's talk about syllables.
Woo!
Words in English are made up of syllables, and a syllable contains one vowel sound. So, for example, my name, which is Misha, has two syllables, Mi-sha, and two vowel sounds, right? E, me, and a, sha.
And my name, Larissa, has three vowel sounds. La, a, ri, I, sa, a. Larissa. Three syllables. Now, when you're thinking about syllables, each syllable has a vowel sound, we said, not a vowel letter. So some words have the same number of vowel sounds and vowel letters, and some don't. For example, hat. Hat has one vowel and one vowel sound, a, hat. But heat has two vowels, E and A, but one vowel sound, E. So heat only has one syllable. Some more?
Let's hear some more.
Here's a big word, turquoise.
Ooh.
Turquoise, count up those vowels. There are 5 vowel letters, but listen, turquoise. Turquoise, only 2 syllables.
Yeah.
Because there's only 2 vowel sounds, oi. Oi is confusing because it's a diphthong.
Yeah, that's right. We'll talk about that in another video.
We promise. And one more thing I want to mention, college. College has 3 vowel letters, but only 2 syllables. College. College. When a word ends in an E, that E is not pronounced. Unless it goes with an L, there's an exception. Little. Little has 2 vowel letters and 2 syllables. Little. But language or college only have the final E is silent. It's not a vowel sound.
Okay, so why is it important? Why do you want to know about syllables?
Yeah.
Right? Seems silly.
Silly. Because it's fun.
Because it's fun.
That's not the real reason.
No. The real reason is you need to be pronouncing the syllables correctly in order for people to understand you.
Yeah.
Right? It's not just enough to have the right sounds, like the right letter sounds, but you need to have the syllables so people can understand your words. If you add an extra syllable or you miss a syllable, then people might not understand the word you're saying. So this is stuff you need to know.
And also, if you put the emphasis on the wrong syllable, which is something we'll talk about again in another video, then people may not understand you.
Right?
If I said, hey, Misha,
I'd be like, who is that?
but hey, Misha,
She's talking to me. Hey, Larissa.
hey, Larissa,
Larissa.
Larissa.
Larissa. See, it makes a difference. It's
does.
important. Yeah.
So another question, how do you know how many syllables are in a word?
Tell us.
I have 3 ways.
Love
One, you can know just by listening. Listen and tap it out. English, tomorrow. That'll work with practice.
Yeah, for sure.
Another way, you can look in your dictionary. Good dictionaries will always indicate where the syllables are in a word. And the third way is, you can ask someone.
Yeah. Plus, then you get some conversation practice.
Yeah, and maybe you make a friend. Win, win, win.
Yeah. Syllables lead to friends.
If only that were true.
If only it were that easy.
So let's play a game.
Love it. I love games. What do you got?
Today we have a game. It's called Syllable Pyramid.
Ooh.
Pyramid is a triangle, and in this game we're going to listen for syllables, listen for the number of syllables, count them up in your head, and then move along the pyramid to the bottom.
Okay, got it. Okay.
So for this game you're going to need a syllable pyramid, which you can print off, and then follow along with your finger as we say the words. So start at the beginning where it says begin, at the top where it says begin.
Straightforward.
So start at the top where it says begin, and then every time you hear a word, count the number of syllables and move down to that number until you get to the bottom.
Okay, so one level at a time.
And when you get to the bottom, see if the number and letter that you're on is the same one that Misha's on. All right?
Hopefully I get it right.
I hope so too. So we're going to start with some words that are about clothing. So begin at the top. The first word is t-shirt.
T-shirt. Okay.
So you count it. If it's 1 syllable, move to the 1. If it's 2, move to the 2. Okay, t-shirt. Next word, headscarf.
Headscarf. All right.
Next, Bermuda shorts.
Ooh. Bermuda shorts. Got it.
Dinner jacket.
Dinner jacket. Okay.
And turtleneck sweater.
Ooh, long one. Turtleneck sweater. Okay.
Okay, what do you got?
I ended up at 5C.
5C. Did you get 5C?
Ooh.
All right, let's try another one. Another
try.
set of clothing. More clothing words, okay? Start at the top. Begin. First word, coat.
Okay. It's an easy one.
Belt buckle.
Belt buckle. All right.
Suspenders.
Ooh. Suspenders. Okay.
Flannel pajamas.
Another long one. Flannel pajamas. Got it.
And windbreaker jacket.
Ooh.
Windbreaker jacket.
Okay.
What do you got?
I got 5C again.
5C again.
Woo!
The answer's not always going to be 5C, I promise.
It was a coincidence. If you didn't get it, you can pause and rewind the video and try again.
Yeah. Okay, shall we do some sports?
Yeah, let's do some.
Let's do some sports.
Oh gosh, neither of us really like sports,
We're
but
not-
I can stand to hear the words.
Yeah, we're not good at it, but we
We're not
can
good.
count syllables.
We can count syllables.
Okay, so begin.
Okay.
First, darts.
Darts. Got it.
Darts. That's tricky, actually.
Is that a sport? I thought that was just something people did in bars.
It's a game sport.
We
Okay.
don't know.
Darts.
Uh-huh.
Next, cricket.
Cricket. Got it. I played cricket once on the beach. I was awful. Carry on.
Mountain biking.
Mountain biking. There's a sport I could be excited about.
How about beach volleyball?
Mhm.
This one's tricky too.
Beach volleyball.
Beach volleyball.
Okay.
And the last, open water swimming.
Ooh. Open water swimming. Okay.
What do you got?
6B.
6B! 6B?
Woo! Did you do it?
Maybe? 6B? If not, try again.
Yeah, that's right.
Keep trying.
Keep trying.
One more thing of sports.
Yeah, one more.
Begin.
Okay.
Tennis.
Tennis. Mm-hmm.
Baseball.
Okay.
Archery.
Archery. Got it.
Water polo.
Water polo. Mm-hmm.
American football.
Ooh. American.
Not to be confused with real football.
Yeah, real. Okay, I got it.
What do you got?
5B.
5B.
Woohoo!
You're good.
Thanks.
I like to play.
Yeah, you should play. Let's
All right.
trade. Okay, I'm going to do countries.
Ooh.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, I got
Fun
good
one,
ones.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so start at the top, begin. Here we go. First word, France.
France.
Second, China.
China.
Next, Venezuela.
Venezuela. Got it?
And then Indonesia.
Indonesia. Yep.
And last, a long one, Republic of Congo.
Republic of Congo. 6B.
6B, perfect.
Did you get 6B?
Yeah. Let's try another. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. This time we're going to do words that start with the letter D.
Yes.
Okay.
I love the letter D.
It's a favorite.
Why not?
Yeah. All right, first word, dancer.
Dancer.
Downtown.
Downtown. Do you know that song?
I do. I'd like to hear a little more of it, though.
When you're alone and life is making you lonely, you can always go.
Downtown. I'm not. Why did you let me sing? Next, dangerous.
Dangerous. I have a song for that too.
Oh,
You know she's a little bit dangerous. Okay.
you can add your own songs, too. It's part of the game. Next, disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
It was a real disadvantage. Last, descriptive essay.
Descriptive. You're a grammar teacher.
I love grammar and writing.
Descriptive essay. I got 5B.
You got it, 5B. Good job.
And extra points for the songs.
Yeah, definitely extra points for the songs.
What do you think? One more?
I think one more.
Okay, give me
You
another
guys?
letter. I like the letter ones.
Okay. Another letter one, M.
M.
That is my favorite letter.
Misha.
Here we go.
Yeah.
First one, maybe.
Maybe. Maybe you get it. Maybe you don't.
We're going to find out.
Maybe I will.
Next one, monkey.
Monkey.
Yeah. Magic wand.
Magic wand.
Uh-huh. Then motorcycle. Vroom, vroom.
I love when you make the sound effects.
I do it a lot in real life. I can't help it. I can't help making sound effects.
Motorcycle. Yeah, got it.
And last one,
Yeah.
macaroni and cheese.
Woo! Macaroni and cheese. Macaroni and cheese. Okay, 6B.
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 Oh, maybe she is, and she did.
Yeah, and she did. To summarize, syllables are important because they affect your pronunciation. They affect the way people understand you when you're speaking English.
How do you count the syllables? You think about the vowels, right? But not the vowel letter. You want to focus on the sound. So which vowels are making a sound? Then you can either tap out the beat or snap it out. Or if you're not sure, you can always look in the dictionary.
Or don't forget, ask a friend.
Ask a friend.
Or ask a almost friend or
Yeah,
potential friend.
That's right, potential friend.
Soon to be friend.
Soon to be friend. Okay, have fun. You can play the game at home. So try it with your friends or your family. You can see if you're pronouncing the words right for them to understand.
That's right. Okay, have fun.
Syllables lead to friends.